And here outside of American Memorial Park, we've got a really cool semi-globe of the world where you can go from San Francisco to Honolulu, all the way over to Wake Island, and then over here to the Mariana Islands. And this right here is supposed to be Saipan. So from North America to Saipan is quite a distance. It's actually flying from Detroit, where I'm from. It took me 19 and a half hours to fly all the way over here to Tokyo, which has a really cool airport, by the way. And doing my best Godzilla impression. Stepping on Tokyo there. And then, of course, flying from Tokyo all the way to Saipan is another 4 hours. So to get to this place from North America, it's a whole day. And from Japan, it's about 4 hours. And we've got China over here. Yeah, here's Taiwan. Here's Hong Kong, Korea, and of course, Kim Jong-un. And Russia stopped rigging our elections, supposedly, and the Philippines, and Australia. Good day, mate. And then, of course, Bikini Atoll and the Marshall Islands, where you can set up a fire pit. Bikini Atoll Test. In the back is the monument for World War II, which has, among other names, the name of my grandfather, and all the people that died during the war. There's preparations being made right now for Memorial Day, which for veterans like myself is an important day. Each candle here, I believe, represents a fallen soldier. And we're going to walk over to the main memorial here. We usually have a function here every Veterans Day and every Memorial Day. And usually it's pretty nice. You get the governor or somebody from the governor's office speaking, along with members of the VFW post here, and some officials coming here from either the Army, Navy, Air Force, or Marines from Guam. You can see on the monument the flags of the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard, which were the branches of the military that claimed these islands from the Japanese Empire. And it's a pretty relaxing yet solemn place. This site used to be a cemetery for the 27th Infantry Division until they returned the bodies back home. And then the place was turned into this nice national park, part of the U.S. National Park Services.
This plaque, dedicated and erected by the United States of America in 1994, states, "Here in this American Memorial Park, a grateful nation honors and mourns its fallen soldiers in the World War II battles for Saipan and Tinian and the Battle of the Philippine Sea. Their supreme sacrifice in the bright morning of their lives, far from home, continued to the victory won and to the peace that followed in solemn remembrance. Their names are here forever inserted in these park grounds. The cord of honor and the flag circle flying, several colors under which they bravely fought, are dedicated to the humble tribute to their lasting memory."
All right, and I got a couple words from my friend Eddie here, who has some words to say about a very forgotten branch of the armed services, but nonetheless a very important one to the victory of World War II and to our continued defense. Take it away.
The American Merchant Marine, which was under control of the Navy and also later on got the Armed Guard on their their ships. They did not have guns, especially early on in the war. They even just painted telephone poles to look like guns. They lost more as a percentage than the Marines did. So, and they never got the benefits that the other services got. So we need to thank our friends in the Merchant Marines for their sacrifices also.
Amen. Yeah, the battles of Saipan and Tinian were pretty bloody, especially the Battle of Saipan. It's the first time American forces encountered Japanese on their home soil. And the reason why it is no longer Japanese is because after the war, the local population was given a choice of whether they wanted to remain independent or be in a partnership with the United States. They chose the United States for numerous reasons. And right here, I'm not going to read the names, but as I said, one of my grandfather's names is right here on this plaque. Lieutenant Kenneth Cotton, United States Navy. And here are the people of the Navy who fell during the Battle of Saipan, along with a small contingent of the U.S. Army Air Corps. Here's a continuation of the Navy. So 505 officers and men of the United States Navy died in the battle. Then you have the U.S. Army 27th Infantry Division. Mostly National Guardsmen from the state of New York. Gave their final pleasure at Saipan back in 1944 during the months of June and July. About the same time D-Day happened. Then, of course, the United States Marine Corps. Semper Fi, my friends. You had detachments from several ships. Then you also had the 4th Marine Division. Men from all over the United States. And, of course, the 2nd Marine Division. So on this eve before Memorial Day, I think it's important to just remember all of the people that went before us and fought for our rights to speak our minds, to worship God as we see fit or not to live our lives as we wish, to hope, to dream, to have hope for the future. And I'd also like to say that making old enemies into friends. For example, you know, today we have many people from many countries coming here to this place. Visitors from China, visitors from Japan, visitors from Korea, Russia, and of course people of the United States here. You know, just getting along, not to mention the native Chamorro and Carolinian people here. So it's kind of humbling, and it's very neat to see everybody coexisting and making a once horrible battlefield into a beautiful vacation spot. Anyways, thank you.